Hi, everyone, to the first episode of First Global Talks. My name is Isabella, and this is my first time competing in First Global Challenge. And my friend,
Aldo Estrada, and this is my second year competing First Global.
today we're going to interview a country known for explorers, creativity, and resilience. As part of the First Global Challenge, you're continuing that legacy. We're excited to get to know the minds and hearts behind Team Panama. Let's dive into your story. Okay, so for starting, I have a question. Here in Mexico, we have a competition where we compete against other teams that won some prizes, either in FRC or FTC categories. And then the winner has the honor to represent Mexico in First Global Challenge. So I would like to know a little bit more about how is the process of selecting the team to represent Cuba in First Global Challenge.
Well, here in Panama, like we all had the opportunity to sign up to participate as a candidate to the team Panama. But then after we sent our request, they started like a filtration where in every we made a written test and then we made a test where we came here and proved our abilities. That were mechanics, programming, and then driving, that a big role. This way, at the end, we made an interview, and after like 2, 3 weeks, they delivered an email to each one of the actual part of the official team Panama to let us know that we were part of the team.
Okay, that's interesting. The way that are selected your team members. So, well, for us, it's so important of each team member have different abilities to like complete all the expectations that Team Mexico had. So here comes the next question. What kind of skills or qualities were you looking for when picking team members?
Okay, so as you know, a team has to have like a programmer, the one that is in charge of mechanics, engineer notebook, and social media. So for example, social media, we look for someone that had great communication skills and also a great attitude and great, let's say, emotion. Because when you have like a social media account, you have to express your country with a lot of happiness and excited posts to call the attention of other countries. So engineering notebook, for example, we look for someone who have had great redaction skills and also a great vocabulary. For mechanics, someone that had experience in mechanics and knew the best mechanism systems. And for programming, someone that had experience and know and have like a lot of knowledge in different programming platforms like Python, Arduino, and some others.
Okay, that's great. So I would like to know, if you have like this opportunity to sign up for representing Team Panama, so do you bring together like different students from different schools or regions? And could you please introduce yourself? In that case, where are you from?
Um, we are building different schools. As she said, we signed a form and then we were featured. So the team completely, myself, I am from Central America. It's a public school right in city.
I'm Alexandra, and I'm from Visión de Saber. That is like in another province from where we are right now.
Mhm. I'm Sophia. I'm from Colegio Linga, Panama, and I'm like half from the city and half from a province of the country named Chiriquí. Because I don't know if you know that Panama has provinces, and that includes Chiriquí.
Okay. So, like for working together, do you like set a specific place, an hour to work in the robot, or how is your organization?
Yes, the first day that we came together for the first time, we got the opportunity to vote for what role do we think that we were most like developed more. So we divided in programming, in mechanics, social media, and engineering notebook, principally. But after this, we are thinking to have a human player that's also like specification for the competition. So we then each one got distributed, and each one of us got the opportunity to write themselves on the ability that they thought they were most developed in.
Okay. Wow. So it's different in our country because we are, yeah, in our school, all the team comes from the same school. So you need to like to meet each one of your team members. So I have a question like you when you have problems, how you solve it, and especially when you have different opinions.
Okay, so what we do is that when we differ in our opinions, we try to combine all of them and to bring together with like a mixture. For example, bring the best of each idea. So no one idea is like excluded. So for example, that's when that happens. But like another problem that can happen is someone cannot reunite with another team when there's team meetings. At least three of the team has to be in meeting, or we talk with the other team or the other country to make a different schedule.
Okay, great. That's like it's different from us because like we come from the same school, so we have like the set like schedule, and we come. So we are going to come at 11 a.m. for example, and we're going to stay at school until this hour, something like that. So we also have different. We know that for the competition, you have like 5 official members and 2 other mentors or teachers. So besides these members and teachers, we also have another 3. We are 8 in total, and we also have a lot of mentors because we have an everyday team. So like we try to give like this message that everybody and every mentor like help us supporting us in each category or in each area. So we want to ask you, do you have like mentors or teachers that support you?
Mhm. Yeah. Which mentor was it?
Oh, which mentor? Oh, it's Narcy. It's older member of the first. He participated in the last in 2024, and it's a great mentor. I personally I love it, but I love it because he taught me so many things, and I learned from him. Also, uh, of robotics, I love the motorcycle thing because
Great.
another mentor we have is Carlos. Carlos, he works in here, the foundation, and he works a lot with another competition we have here in Panama, also the WRO that hosts that
Called Singapore.
in Singapore.
So interesting. So as my partner already said, yeah, we have like different tools and persons that help us to like reach our goals. So what tools or resources do you have available in Panama? And what type of software or what on how you organize your like your strategy and to find the final design of your robot.
So basically, we have the opportunity that Panama has participated before in this competition, which is why we have like past kits. So we have decided to guide ourselves with the pieces that came in the past kits and start like building an um hypothesis of the robot, like a brainstorm, like how it's gonna be a robot when the real kit of this year is going to arrive. So that way we can have like a idea. But the thing that we are really focusing on right now with our with our mechanism is the programming, so we can have that part like ready to when the when the kit comes, we just like construct it and the robot already works.
Okay, great. So I want to ask you, this is like a more personal question. Besides the competition and first global challenge that now you have the opportunity to represent your country, are you interested in studying like something related with engineering or technology, or even start your own business? Or maybe if you're from the administration or communication area, do you have something in mind about that?
So I think we can each one of us answer that question. So first of all, my dream career is aviation. I want to be a pilot, and that doesn't have a lot. That's a yeah, that's not a lot related with robotics, but it kind of does because of physics. So maybe I like robotics more like a hobby or like anything, and maybe I can be a pilot and also an engineering. I don't have to have limits because there's no limits if you put some goals. And yeah, basically physics. I think that's the main relationship that I have between robotics and my dream career.
So in my case, like I want to be like a doctor, so it has nothing to do with engineering, but maybe with robotics because like we know in the future, like robots are gonna be probably a lot in the medicine part because they are more precise and they are not like they don't well, in this case, like they don't have emotions, so they don't feel nervous. Like, oh my God, I will like, I don't know, fish. It's hard, so it's gonna be like more precise, and maybe I would, in the future, have to use them or manage them to be like
A modern
a
doctor.
modern doctor.
Oh, for me, my dream career is engineer, engineering software. It's literally the related one of the three. And it's because I want to make things that hasn't been made before, apps, work for Google. I don't know. Yeah.
He's gonna be the next Bill Gates. You're
Well,
gonna see it.
Great. We're going to say that we knew the new Bill Gates in a video call.
Yeah. So yeah, in our team also, like the team members have different ideas of what they are going to be in the future, and
Even mentors.
even mentors. So for me, I think I am also going to be a pilot or something like that. But like before all the STEM experience, like I've had a beautiful like pastime with my friends and my family. So would you like to keep participating in STEM? And after all the global stuff, you keep participating like in FTC challenges and FGC challenges?
I mean, of course, we want to participate in all other competitions. At the end, we all love robotics. So if we see the opportunity or we see the chance to participate in another robotic competition, we are gonna get in. Like we're gonna enjoy everything that has to be related with robotics.
Yeah, me personally, I left my team of WO because I saw that it's the limit. It was 18. I was and the Halloween. It's my birthday, so I thought like I can participate in that. Uh,
Like the limit is the age, I think.
yeah, the age. And this year they updated the rules, and I saw that they upgrade the cap of the age. It's 24, I think. So I can participate the next year. I didn't this year.
Okay.
Well, in my case, I participate in WRO as well in future innovators because like that's my kind of stuff, like to invent something from scratch. It just seems like so interesting for me because it's like a project of my own.
Yeah, sure, of course. So personally, I have this experience where maybe I was really interested in technology and robotics before, but for some time, I really thought that it was something like not that close to me. Like, how am I going to, join a team where I have the opportunity to build a robot to solve some challenges, or it seemed just too far from me. But now that we have the opportunity to represent and join some robotics teams, competitive robotics, or something similar with technology, how do you think is the technology education in Panama is developing, and how do you see the future young leaders that are going to be learning about robotics or technology in your country?
Well, we have seen that Panama education in what is robotics has evolved recently because Panama has been host previously of WRO and now this year of First Global. So it's really like supporting the education to go for better because we can see like in my school personally like the books of robotics now are with the picture of WRO and are related to that mostly, so we can see that topics like coming up more and that are mentioned more on the TV and the news, daily news, which we before like we mostly didn't talk about that aspect or that type of technology because Panama was not like really mentioned around that type of stuff. It was more like the normal stuff like agriculture and problems that we have every day in the street. But now, like we talk about it more, and I think it's really benefiting for us because we have to know that technology is going to be like a main part of our future. And if we don't involve ourselves and our country in that, then we're going to be left behind and maybe don't have as much benefits as other countries.
That's incredible how you explain it. And as we know, we thought that it's really important to like keep teaching to the young students all this amazing amazing this amazing stuff of what is robotics. So what do you think is needed so more young people can participate in this beautiful experience?
I think the main trait you have to possess for robotics is passion, firstly, because there's a lot of people that enter to robotics competition where they have zero knowledge, and that doesn't have to stop them. I think robotics competition, one of the main functions of them are to teach students to be more involved in this aspect and to be involved more in the modern world and the technology that is evolving.
Okay, great. So it's been a pleasure to meet your team and yourself personally. And we have one final question that we want you to answer. So if you could give any message and send it to other young people in Latin America who doesn't believe or in their potential or doesn't believe that they could participate or reach to getting a international competition, what message would be?
Okay, well, I would give like young people that feel like I don't see myself in robotics, like just enter. Like, believe me, I was in that point where
Yes.
I wasn't in robotics. I had zero knowledge because, like I said, Panama before, like we didn't have that much of an experience with it. And then I entered and I just fell in love with the world of robotics because of how many knowledge and how many things I can learn in my years and how I can also not only connect like technologically but also connect socially with other people and just like exchange knowledge and in this case cultures, and it's really beautiful work.
For me, I'm gonna share experience I got the last year, and it was in the competition WRO. So working under pressure, and if you have passion about this, is truly love.
Like,
So we my school was not involved in technologies around area. So my team was the first in participating in one. And our results in regionals was like they can't believe it. So until we got the results of the participation, they sent us kids to the school. That's why we have the first kids in the school for young people that is joining um, to this area.
Yeah, like to finish the message, just you have to have passion and a lot of love for it because, like we said, robotics is not only about being like the professional or the best at it. It's just having the love and the dedication because one of the most important things in robotics is to have dedication and perseverance. So for all the young people, don't let any scars of resources stop you or let people telling you that you cannot because I was told that I could not go into robotics because I was like not smart enough for it. So then don't let anything to stop you.
Thank you.
For us, when we received the message that we would have the opportunity to represent our country in this competition, I think we both thought that it was like something incredible. Maybe you can't imagine it now, or you think you don't have like the resources, but we think the key point is to search for them. You know, opportunities can get to you, so you just have to be prepared for taking it and take the risk. And maybe you will have to put a lot of effort in it, but when you love something, we really believe that you enjoy it. Besides having the good results in competitions, prizes, awards, whatever you have, when you enjoy it, you can get to know new people and you can get to have beautiful experiences that are going to prepare you not only for keeping your way in robotics or competitive robotics or whatever you do in technology, but for life.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah, we are so glad to having the opportunity to meet you guys. And do you want to say something?
Yeah, well, adding to my friend, uh, yeah, she already said everything I want to tell to you. uh, but yeah, it's really truly an honor to represent your flag, your country, and all the team members that are behind all the hard work, yeah, that you did in the workshop. So it's really important. And as like personally, I think like my second year, I learned a lot of different people, and I met a lot of different people. So that's the message that is incredible for us, for the young students, and all the people that participate in this competition. So thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you to all of you for inviting us.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we hope to see you, in your country, Team Panama.
Yeah.
We're going to be traveling there soon.
Yes, we are excited to receive you.
Great. Thank you so much. And see you in this next episode of First Global Talks.